Welcome to OpenMentor.net. In this session we are going to talk about how Kanban cards are maintained using QAMonitor. In any project you will have a lot of sundry tasks or unplanned tasks, or if you want to do a task management pretty similar to to-do list, you may not be in a position to spend a lot of time to do that task management. Very simple, collaborative, efficient mechanism. To do that, Kanban cards are the key. Kanban is one of the initiatives from Japanese companies. Especially Toyota has given a lot of effort on this and invention towards this. Our courtesy goes to Toyota and other Japanese companies which invented Kanban cards of task tracking. The idea of Kanban cards to have different boards. So first we create a board. For example, let us say test review. You want to review some of this, and then I want to. Right now I have logged in as Rajan, who is the project manager, and he wants to share that only with test 001 user. Okay. Now the board description is review any test document. Okay. He creates a board first. Once the board appears, within the board you can have stages. Okay, the stages usually are the status codes. Now we say status code add stage. For the test review board we want to say open or say new. That's the stage. Then the next stage we want as work in progress. Then we want the next stage as closed. Just 3 levels. Whereas we may use different status codes for regular task management system, if you want to simply use this new work in progress closed, very simple to-do list. Or you may even have work in progress done, something like that. Now what we want to do is we want to go to the board actually. Okay, to go to the board, click on this arrow. It will take you to the board. Remember there are 3 status codes: new, work in progress and closed. So those status codes appear as columns over here. Now I want to add a card. I click on add card. Okay, review test plan v1.0. That's it, a card is added. Once a card is added, you can have another card. Okay, establish test bed. Remember the same thing can be tracked using your task management system also if it is a structured way. If you want an informal way, Kanban cards are the best way. QAMonitor provides the flexibility for formal as well as informal way of task and to-do list tracking. Now if you get into this one, you click on that, it opens up the card. Okay, it's almost like a task management system. Right now I'm going to share this card with tester. Okay, and right now I have not assigned any project to that. Suppose I want to say assign this to this demo 2000. Due date is, you can change it to 22nd. Okay, you can have checklist items. For example, you can create a checklist folder. Okay, the checklist name I'm going to create editorial. Okay, editorial related aspects in the test plan document I want to review. What you see here as editorial. Now the moment you click that while reviewing, if somebody clicks that, it is treated as done. Okay, now I'm selecting that particular item and then I'm adding a checklist item. Okay, header footer. Basically for review I'm giving a checklist to that person. Header footer. Okay, and then I'm going to add another thing is title page. Then I'm going to add another checklist item. Okay, grammar check. Now you could see all those items appear here as checklist items. Now any updates to the task is updated as activities. Now I have assigned this particular task to myself, but I'm going to say this task now I'm assigning to tester. Okay, now I do that, save this card. Let me log in as tester. Suppose the tester finishes that information, okay, and then comes back. Now I sign out as the owner of the card. Now I log in as test001, then password. Once I go to the Kanban cards, it will show me, basically I need to go to the folder. Okay, I go to this particular project, then I go to that particular Kanban cards. It will show me the board. You can have multiple boards, one for review, one for test bed, one for project meetings. You can have multiple boards. Each board can have its own status codes or stage codes. Now I get into this particular board. Okay, suppose I want to update the status, I am working on it. Okay, it shows me the project, the task assigned to me. It doesn't show, there were two cards before, right now it shows only one card because only one card is assigned to me. Now I move this card, just drag and drop. Rather than updating the status, I just move this. Then I click, I want to give some comments. Okay, suppose I say I have finished some of the checklist items. I can always say this is done, and this is done, and this is done. All three are done. Now I'm changing this editorial also is done. I'm also giving additional comment, send back the corrected doc to team lead. I'm just saving that comment also. All the comments go as history. Okay, so you can see who updated it at what time. So the entire thing is treated as the Kanban card history. Now this particular person has moved into work in progress. Suppose test 001 fails. Okay, now this is done. Just drag and drop to close the status. So it's like a task or a to-do list is here in this stage, new, then it goes to work in progress, then to closed. You can have any stage codes like not done, done, or work in progress, finished. You can have anything, but it's a simple drag and drop. You can have any number of cards, and then it is very easy to track the Kanban cards. Because in manufacturing industry, most of the places they will have vertical columns. They will have sticky notes over here. Move the sticky notes from across the columns to say that this is done, this is done. This is almost similar to the assembly lines in manufacturing industry. Kanban cards provide a very, very informal and a simple way of tracking to-do list along with comment history and checklist items. Thank you.